Welcome, everyone, to Witchvale, a Dungeons & Dragons adventure starring these three fantastic VTubers. We've got Aura, we've got Airi, we've got Pia. I'm so happy to have the three of you back. How's everyone doing?
You said Pia's here, but there's someone with a mustache.
And Pia clearly doesn't have a mustache. I'm sorry, can you introduce yourself?
I am PiaPi.
Perfect.
PiaPi Short Stack. Don't forget it next time. Get rotated, bozo.
Get rotated.
On most of the charity streams that we do, Get Rotated Idiot is usually one of our incentives.
Yeah.
All right. We have a fairly short adventure for you today, so let's just go.
Okay, I like that.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, see? Are you like a mobster? Like a 1920s
That's for me to
mobster?
know and you to find out.
See? We need to go into the dungeon and get the treasure, see? Bob's your uncle.
Pretty much that's what you sound like.
Yeah. I'm here to commit twitchery.
That's more of a yeehaw.
Twitchery most foul.
Oh my gosh, treacherous wench.
When last we left our heroes, months have passed since Kimia, PiaPi, and Rua saved a boy in their village from a magical plague by traveling over the mountains to the lands of Anerom, lands of the Witch Queens. There they met Vidrana, who was living in isolation in her hut halfway between the mortal world and the fairy otherworld. Vidrana was able to help them with the cure, and ever since then, they have been dwelling within this town. Rua has been studying magic with Vidrana, who herself, you've never seen wield any spells, even though she's clearly knowledgeable in the arts. Kimia has been acting as the town's protector, and PiaPi has been plying her roguish trade as she sees fit.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you want to say that you've been also doing during the last few months? Or have you just been vibing?
Vibes immaculate.
Yeah, vibe maxing.
Pockets picked. Ready to move on. This town ain't got no cash left.
Actually, yeah. Like mostly
Every time
they just
she
have
steals
crops.
something, I return it during the night. And so she just keeps stealing over and over.
The circle of life.
Magnificent. As time goes on and winter gives way to spring, Vidrana asks all three of you, when you're at her hut at one point, probably eating some of the stew that she cooks, which has never once been like a witch's brew. It's always just been tasty stew. So she asks you to seek out an old friend of hers, Goran Woodwise. He speaks with tree and stone, and he leads a group of others who have shunned civilization in favor of the wild. She has had a disturbing vision about her old friend, a vision of venom flowing through veins, of poison and danger. If you will do this, if you will go check in on her friend for her, see him, make sure that he's doing all right, and return safely. PiaPi, she's offered to use what magic she has left to try to find your lost halfling family, the folks from your village.
Gratis?
Mm-hmm.
For free?
Yeah. Well, I mean, in exchange for a favor, going to go check in on her friend.
But I mean, like, no money changing it. For free?
Yep, both free.
All right, I think I can get these two rubes to come and help.
You're welcome to make any preparations that you seek. Otherwise, she's given you directions. You're going to be traveling west. There's a huge misty lake many miles to the west. You're going to be moving down the slopes in that direction towards the forest. Is there anything that you wish to do before you depart?
I refill my pocket soup for the journey.
You've got the reinforced soup-proof pockets, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Of course.
Make sure that's marked on your character sheet.
Yes, of course. That was the most important loot that I stole from the last lady we talked to.
little known fact, the village here, the name of it, the village of Merzena is the birthplace of the soup-free pocket, an invention that will soon be sweeping
Whoa.
the surface of Anakra.
Ah, I'm ahead of the curve, baby.
Better
Mhm.
patent it.
Very cool. I'd like to pray to my god for guidance on our journey.
Okay. Roll a wisdom check for me.
Wisdom. Wisdom. Let me see. Okay, well, I was about to say, can I roll religion? It's the same. It's the same. All right.
Non-proficient
Nat 1.
problems.
I rolled a nat 1.
Okay.
Yeah?
Your god, Aruk, the god of gold, of beauty, of truth, as you sit and as you kneel and pray and ask for guidance, you see nothing but golden visions. Everything's going to go just fine. No guidance needed. This is going to be great.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
All right, wonderful. No need to be on guard. This entire journey will be so safe.
Exactly. Nothing to worry about at all.
It's gonna be so good I got pocket soup enough for all of us.
Okay, three servings of pocket soup noted.
Yes. It was actually already in my inventory, weirdly enough.
Weirdly enough. All right. Rua, is there anything you want to do before you depart? By the way, Rua, Vidrana has been teaching you and working closely and carefully with you. But at no point has she said what, if any, sort of relation she has to you. Whether she is actually related to you as you suspected. She has not commented on that in the last few months.
I would like to maybe perhaps use the opportunity of going away for a little while to bring up the topic again.
Mhm.
See if she wants to talk about it, just randomly bring it up in conversation.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Roll persuasion check for me. That'll be on your skills list to the lower left.
Can you give me a second? Sorry.
Absolutely.
I'm so sorry. I don't know where these things are.
All good. If you got your character sheet open, on the left-hand side, there's a list of skills. It starts with acrobatics.
Yes.
And persuasion is going to be on there, and they're all alphabetical.
So I just click it?
Yeah, just click the word persuasion, and it'll roll for you. 21.
I got a 21.
Nice. All right. Vidrana hesitates for a bit, and as she does, you notice a crow, or a raven, I'm not sure which, land in the trees, not too far from where she is, the trees that are now blossoming with spring. And it doesn't say anything, it just sort of like pecks at the tree for a moment, at the branch. She looks past you into that tree, and then back down and says, when you come back, we can talk about it. Roll an insight check for me as well. That's
Sounds
also
like
going to be on that
very
skill list.
Parent passing off, talking about something kind of excuse.
Ooh, a natural 20. Okay. She is absolutely hiding something from you, and she doesn't want to talk about it, but she seems reluctantly sincere about being willing to talk about it when you get back.
Very well, then I accept that perhaps she is being sincere, and I promise her that I will come back safely.
Good. She expects no less. And so, barring anything else, the three of you set off once again into the misty vales and the steep slopes of the Tarnat Mountains. Are any of you proficient? Actually, let's just have all three of you roll survival checks for navigation.
Okay. I'm not good at them. 10.
Cerebral check. Of course, I know where that is.
Sir Beeble Short Stack, the founder of the Short Stack line. Knight.
But just in case people don't know, though,
Right.
just
For everyone at
to
home,
for
right?
everyone at home, yeah, not for me. I know where it is.
Of course. If you look at your character sheet and you scroll down on the left-hand side, that's where the list of skills is. It starts with acrobatics. The box is labeled at the bottom. So just click on the word survival.
Right. Of course. Yes, of course. Right. Did it go?
Yep. So we got a 10, an 11, and an 11. Completely and absolutely average.
Wow.
The journey
You sound
takes
like
you...
my parents.
You make your way through the alpine forests, which is... Spring is about to give way to summer, but it never gets particularly hot where you live up in the mountains. Just more like less brisk. It takes you a few days to make the journey. You're well stocked on provisions. You'll have to decide when to dole out the pocket soup. You take turns standing guard against bears, wolves, fey creatures, ogres. It's rumored that flesh-eating giants live up in the hills. But none of these things trouble you along the way as you go lower and lower and lower in your journey. The coniferous trees, the evergreens start to give way to deciduous trees, oaks and the like, blooming beautifully at this time of year. The undergrowth is particularly thick. There's this fog and mist that hangs in the air that won't go away. But you manage to continue to navigate your way along until finally the forest grows sort of closer and closer and closer, and the ground grows softer and softer until you arrive at a place of, hold on, I gotta grab you here, a place of wondrous beauty.
Oh, whoa.
It's a low sort of hollow in the earth.
Oh.
At the far end of it, you can see an enormous tree. There's a huge altar, icon, statue raised next to it. A crescent
Look,
shape.
Kimia. Look at these big ass trees.
Yes, I'm seeing them.
They're
Are you
standing
scared of
That's
stones.
all.
them? Are
I
they
just-
too tall?
I just wanted you to look at them.
Oh, all right.
You can see a few people standing around. In fact, there seem to be a few on guard. They have massive scraggly beards. They clearly have been living out here for a very long time. Their clothes are all covered in earth and twigs and the like, made of very simple materials. Some of them are wielding swords by their sides. All the like curved swords, maybe sickles more than actual blades. And your arrival has thus far not been noticed because you're still at the edge of the grove. Is there anything that you would like to do?
We should cover us in leaves to be respectful to their culture.
Would you like to cover yourselves in leaves?
I would like
I mean,
to cover
are you gonna
myself in
cover
leaves.
me? Or,
I can stick you in a pile of leaves.
oh my God,
Upside
roll me in
down.
it, baby. Roll me in it.
It's that,
Perhaps
you know,
we should let one person go and the other two hide to see if they are friendly and if they, they're nice to. Or maybe just in case, three of us together kind of look a bit like we might attack or something. So perhaps if one of us approaches and the other two hide, if it gets messy, then we'll come out and fight.
Oh, all right. I believe I've rolled myself in leaves sufficiently, and my god said that everything would be fine.
Yeah.
Throw me in the
Wait.
leaves. Toss me.
Kimia, are you wearing plate mail?
Yeah.
Okay. So you roll in leaves. Clang, 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 clang.
I forgot about that part. Well, I'm not gonna roll in them. I'm just gonna put in them. But PiaPi wants to be rolled in the leaves.
Oh, well then, yeah. Pippi's not wearing plate mail, so you just sort of apply
I
them to
don't think he
yourselves
is.
and roll the
What
halfling,
is
so
Pippi
that's much
wearing?
less noisy.
Brrrr. That's my rolling sound.
Okay.
Um,
That's a
what-
good
roll.
rolling sound. That's a good rolling sound. I
Thanks.
picked up on it. I knew what you were doing.
Thanks, champ.
All right. How would you like to approach?
I'm going to approach slowly, and I'm going to, as soon as I get into view, I'm gonna performatively put my sword on the ground. Wait, I don't have a sword. I have a battle axe.
True dwarven style.
Yeah, I'm putting my battle axe on the floor, and I'll put my hands up. I come in peace.
I'm just going to roll a dice here. Don't worry about it at all. Okay, cool.
Okay,
Go
I'm
ahead
not
and-
scared. I have 20 AC. I'm not scared of anything.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check to make your approach. As you walk
Okay.
forward, they were just kind of leaning up against these stones, these statues of various woodland creatures. They start to shuffle forward.
12.
Ooh, 12. Rua, are you hiding?
yes, I'm
All
hiding.
right. Roll a stealth check for me, please.
Okay.
It'll be one of your skills again.
Uh,
13. And Pippi, do you want to hang back? Do you want to sneak around? What would you like to do?
I am going to follow them as I use them as my meat shield.
Okay. Are you moving stealthily or are you just sort of walking right behind Kimia?
I'm always moving stealthily, baby. You know it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a stealth check
My
for
feet
me.
make little sounds. They're just like as
Aw.
I'm making my way downtown,
Shuffling.
walking fast, faces past, and I'm battle bound.
Give me a stealth check. It'll also be under your skills.
I.
Natural 20. You are the
Ooh,
knight.
she's sneaky. She's sneaky.
Wow.
All right.
Nobody
Kimia,
hears a thing before the Pippi's on them.
Kimia, as you make your approach, they are clearly standing to block you, though they're not attacking you. Could I get an insight check from you, please?
Okay.
And Rua and Pippi, roll perception checks for me as you're stealthing around.
13.
Okay. 13. 18 for
18.
perception and a 15 for perception. All right. Kimia, they are clearly uneasy, suspicious, not particularly welcoming. They're not, getting ready to kill you, but they obviously don't get a lot of visitors and they're not used to being hospitable. Pippi, the ground here looks fine, but it's really wet. Like it's really soggy. It's making it kind of hard to walk around. It's almost like the soil itself is sloshing.
Does it smell a certain way?
Yeah, actually, with an 18 perception and a halfling's advanced olfactory senses, it smells. What would be the best way to describe this? It's like rot. It's like the sort of moldering smell you get from the forest floor, but a lot more stinging.
Ugh. Ugh.
And Rua, you also notice
Like in a
that
spicy way or in like a sour sort of way?
in like a sour, chemical-y sort of way.
Oh.
Rua, you also notice that the ground is very sloshy. Like it doesn't look like it on top, but even places that have, grass cover, you kind of sink down into them up to your ankles.
Oh, yuck. Wait, if it's up to my ankles, then Pippi.
No.
Oh, God.
Shins. You're fine.
Oh, Pippi. It's going to be up to something like a...
I took my first step in and I sunk down and went, "Who doggy?"
All right, Kimia.
Right.
What are you doing here? We don't...
You don't what? You don't
They look
I don't
holding-
either. It's not one of my hobbies, really.
Dang, got him.
They're speaking in a language that you almost certainly do not understand. What languages do you know? I'm pretty sure none of you would know this language.
Dwarvish.
Yeah, it's definitely not Dwarvish.
I know Common and Elvish.
Not Elvish. Definitely not common.
I know the language of love.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, make sure
I
you
see
add.
you.
That's going to be on your lower left-hand corner under other
Oh, hell
proficiencies
yeah.
in languages. Go ahead and add love on there.
Hell yeah. I know love. I know thieves can't. Halfling and common.
Yeah, thieves' cant is just really, really like thick slang. That nobody else.
Just keep spamming language proficiency in the chat.
I'm proficient. I'm proficient. I'm proficient. I'm proficient.
Proficient.
What are you doing here, outsider?
I-
Here with a message from what's her name?
Adrana.
Who's her
Your
name?
character would remember.
Adrana, right? Who had a vision about your leader, and I'm here to talk about it today. Call me the vision carrier pigeon.
The vision pigeon. They
The vision pigeon.
They again glance at each other, clearly confused, and these two seem to be deferring to the man in the middle. He'll go ahead and walk up. You see him approach the fountain in the middle. He steps up the stones, places his hands on the side, looks into the water for a moment, and then turns around and comes back. As this is happening, Rua and PiaPi, are you good where you're standing, or is there anything else you want to do?
I'd like to go further up and get like a aerial view, like up those steps.
Okay, go ahead.
Because I saw the guy going backwards, so
Mm-hmm.
PiaPi, can you stay behind Kimmy? Okay.
Well,
Stay
I'm gonna
behind
have to
Kimmy.
stay behind because unless you give me uppies, I can't get through the sludge.
Fair enough. So I'm gonna slowly sludge through and quietly go up the stairs.
Okay. As soon as you start going up the stairs, you're clear of whatever that gunk is.
Oh, great. I'm gonna hide up here then.
Oh gosh,
Okay.
it was the manure pit.
Uh-oh. I think my VTube studio is messing up.
Oh.
Oh, no, it's back.
Oh.
Professional Pia has returned. All right.
Yeah.
Rua, you've sneaked up to the side.
Mm-hmm.
PiaPi, you're still hiding sort of behind this bush, shin deep in sludge.
Man.
And Kimia, the person in the middle, whatever they just did with the fountain, they'll go ahead and gesture with just a curt head nod for you to follow.
Okay. Na 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 na. I'm the vision pigeon.
PiaPi, you see the vision pigeon escorted by two of these people, one of which stays behind, starting to move up and out of sight. Rua has also moved up and out of sight from you. You can't really see anybody at this point. What would you like to do?
Oh wait, sorry, was that me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said. Sorry. Well, I guess I'm gonna try to climb over the bush to get onto those steps. Wait a minute. As I climb the bush, I realize that there are stairs, and I turn around, and I decide to go up the stairs instead.
Okay, but you're still trying to go unseen, correct?
Yes.
All right.
So I'm kind of like going off to the side.
Okay.
I'm observing.
As
I'm trying to see how big their pockets are
Mhm.
and if there's anything that they might have in there other than soup. Because I got enough soup.
So none of their dresses have pockets. They have belt pouches, though, and like satchels and that sort of thing. But their clothes are super, super simple. That being said, I would like you to roll a new stealth check for me.
Oh. All right, stealth check. There you go.
17.
Nice.
Shh.
Okay.
Shh.
For a moment, you get this weird feeling like you're being watched. But
I can't tell if I'm being watched or I ate some bad pocket soup.
it could be either way. It has been a few days.
Dang.
All right. Rua, you're able to survey things pretty well from where you are. Your vision is only partially blocked by this standing stone, so please feel free to chime in if there's anything that you want to do. They continue to lead you forward, Kimia.
Can I jump on top of the standing stones?
You definitely can. You'll have to roll a new stealth check because there's not a lot of cover up there. Like, you'll have the advantage of height, but you kind of have to crouch and move along.
Okay, I'll roll a stealth check. Oh no.
Oh, no.
I think about it, but then I realize, maybe this ain't the best idea. So I stay put.
So you also have the ability called Tides of Chaos. If you
I
choose
do.
to use it, you can gain advantage on a single roll. So you could try that stealth roll again and take the better of the two.
Starting at first level, you can manipulate the forces of chance of chaos to gain advantage on one. Okay, yeah, okay, I'll do another one.
Okay. The Tides of Chaos are with you. The chaotic forces that surround you and alter your fate. Go ahead and roll a second stealth check. Okay, we're going to take the 8.
Oh, God.
Okay, I jump onto the rock.
There's definitely sort of a clattering sound as you hit it. And you slide a little bit on these vines that are growing on the top. There's some lichen, some moss and such. But you stabilize pretty quick and you're able to crawl your way along. Kimia,
Yeah.
the man who is clearly the leader of this group, is standing, not facing you, he's facing away towards this huge icon, this moon-shaped statue and this glowing orb in the middle. And as you're led forward, the man guiding you says, Goran! And then something in a language that you don't understand. Goran was the name of the person you're supposed to see here. He turns around. He's completely bald. He has a huge long beard. He has sort of a green mantle over his shoulders that's marked with twisting roots in gold inlay. Not like actual metal gold, but just gold color. And he's wielding a staff of gnarled roots with a gemstone set in the top of it. Visitors? I didn't expect visitors. He steps down.
Vision delivery.
And she's the, what was it? The vision pigeon?
Vision pigeon. Vision delivery coming right to your house.
You look less like a pigeon than I would expect.
Well, how much do you expect me to look like a pigeon?
For someone who calls himself a pigeon, more than 0.
Oh, it's more of a, what do you call it? Metaphor. Anyways, vision delivery for you. Would you like to tip your delivery driver?
Yes. I fear we care little for coin in these parts, however. We deal exclusively in wisdom. Come. And he walks down and gestures for you to follow.
Yay.
He'll go ahead and walk around the edge of this well. And again, Rua and PiaPi, from where you are, you can see all of this happening. And he steps to the side of these stairs and gestures, peer into the water. We will share with you what we can.
All right. And I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna lower my head.
Okay. Roll a deception check for me.
Oh? Deception, why?
No particular reason.
What do you mean? What do you... Okay, I like when there's not 10. 10.
Okay. All right. The water ripples. You see your face in it. And for a moment, there's this almost green pallor in your reflection in the water. A light flickering up from below. And then nothing. Goran frowns. What answers are you missing, Vision Deliverer?
What answers am I missing? Well, judging by the vision I just saw, maybe I should wear green more often.
Goran is clearly confused by this. PiaPi, you can't see what's going on inside the pool of water. You just see, but you can hear this conversation happening. Rua, roll a perception check for me from where you are up above.
Let's see. Perception.
A natural 1.
We're rolling so bad today.
It's because you haven't had enough pocket soup.
It's
I told
true.
you this before we went
I'm too
out.
hungry. I've been refusing to have the pocket soup because it's in Pippi's pocket. I don't know what else has been in there.
Well, what do you mean? What else has been in here?
Well, you keep all sorts of things in there.
Gold,
Dirty stuff.
unwashed bras. I mean,
Well, there you go. I don't.
That's flavoring. It adds to the season.
No, not for me.
It's like
I'm
a
afraid.
cast iron. You gotta season it first. I gotta season my. What do you think makes it so that the pocket, the soup pocket doesn't leak? Huh?
Tupperware.
Love.
Oh,
And also a lot of Teflon, but
yeah.
you know.
How
And a
old
spell.
are the pockets? Have you replaced them in the last year?
You know, I don't really like all these questions I'm getting about my patented soup pocket technology, all right? I'm gonna have to stew on that.
All right.
Who says
that's
I
it.
have -1 wisdom? Come on.
It's more of a charisma thing, honestly. All right. Goran frowns and looks at you. So what was this vision you were supposed to deliver?
So the vision I was supposed to deliver is that our good friend, what's her name? What's her name?
I'll spell it out here.
Vidrana, right. It's not an issue with how to spell it. I'm just really bad at remembering names. Vidrana said that she wanted me to come here and warn you because she saw a vision of a toxin flowing through veins, poison. You.
Oh, this is my old friend. I haven't seen her in many years. He holds out his arms, which are mostly covered by his robes and cloak. I am in good health. I am in no peril. I know not why she sent you on a fool's errand.
Well, visions have the tendency to happen in the future and not in the past, from
Oh
what
yeah,
they
get
say.
him, get him.
So, I would suggest, maybe you could get a local healer to make you an antitoxin in advance, just in case.
Right.
I like when my baby girl tells people off like that. Hell yeah! I mutter to myself from the rocks. Yeah.
Well, I can assure you we have great knowledge of herbal remedies here. We are in no danger from poison. I thank you for your vision delivery. And it seems that the well has shown you nothing.
Well, I think it showed me a green color, right?
In that case, I regret that I cannot offer you more. Come along, let us go now.
Oh, that's quite fine. I've been thinking about if I get new undergarments for me to wear under my armor, what color should they be? So I take this as my answer. Green it is.
And wisdom comes to us all. Very good. On you go, on you go.
Okay, on I go, on I go.
Rua, would you roll a constitution saving throw for me?
Oh, okay.
That'll be up near the upper left. It's just above the skills box.
Ah.
A natural 20. Okay. Rua, as Goran is sort of quickly shuffling Kimia away, something appears in the water. An eye. A huge green eye. And it looks around and then it looks directly at you. When it does, your stomach churns, your skin crawls, this awful physical sensation of nausea and revulsion passes through your body.
Ugh.
But then it's very quickly gone. I would also like you to roll a deception check for me.
Okay.
Okay. Goran continues, the eye is gone as rapidly as it appeared. And Goran just seems to be leading Kimia out of the grove. Mission accomplished, no complications. Very nice and simple, quick adventure. Is there anything that the two of
Wonderful.
you,
God said that.
would Rua and Pippi like to do anything as Goran is leading Kimia
The
out?
curiosity is getting the better of me, and as they pass by my rocks, I scurry towards the pond to have a look for myself.
Okay. Are you still... Go ahead.
As Pippi's running, I shout, "Pippi, look out," because I don't trust that pond.
As you shout, all of these people here turn up to look at you.
Yeah, I didn't think of that.
A perfect distraction for me.
Pippi, you run up and you look into the water. And as you do, a huge green eye, about as big as your head, appears beneath the water, looking up directly at you. Roll a deception check for me, please.
Bleh.
Okay. Wow, incredible. Roll a constitution saving throw for me. Ooh, 12. As the eye looks directly at you, you also feel this sort of physical revulsion, more so than just seeing a big weird eye in the water. This horrible sensation passes through your body. Gives you the hibbly-jibblies, like bad pocket soup.
Oh my god, the lactose.
But Also, at the exact same time, the water ripples, and suddenly it's no longer clear and blue and unclouded. It's murky and churning with decay and corruption. And that
Whoa.
smell that you smelled earlier down below grows incredibly strong. It rises up into your eyes, stinging for a moment.
Blech.
And when it passes, you, and only you, see the entire grove in a completely different light.
I think I broke the soup.
Rua, all of these people down below, all of Gorin's compatriots, are now looking up at you with their hands on their blades in alarm. Hey! Who's there?
I'm gonna try and sneak away, like shuffling along the top of the rock so they can't see me.
All right, roll
But
it.
also,
Go ahead.
I'm also a bit worried about PiaPi
Mm-hmm.
because that nausea thing.
The two who were around the edge of the fountain are now rushing up because PiaPi just sort of dashed up there, not particularly subtly.
I quickly stand from my kneeling position, but I feel dizzy and I feel the ickies, and I feel like I might fall into the water.
Okay. Do you want to just say that you fall in the water, or do you want to like roll a dexterity saving throw or something to see whether or not it happens? Your call. Either way.
If one of them takes a step closer to me, I take a step back, not really thinking because my tummy's full of the bad pocket soup and I fall into the drink.
Okay. With a splash. And as you do, you are not alone in here.
Oh no! My own sun experience has been ruined.
Okay. Goran, as he walks alongside you, Kimia, turns back and says, is there a flock of vision pigeons?
Yes, but they're not supposed to go swimming. PiaPi, get out the water. You can have a bath elsewhere.
I would, but it's the rocks are too high. Pull me out.
She's too short.
We're not alone in here.
Is no one gonna pull her out? Like
None of the other people here are going to pull her out.
I jump down and quickly rush over.
Okay. As you do, a claw underneath the water clutches around PiaPi's ankle and pulls down. Whoever's trying to pull her out of the water, please roll an athletics check.
Let's roll together.
Okay.
Yeah, the two of you can definitely roll together. And
Athletics.
Um.
4. It was on the edge of a nat 20. Hey, it's okay. It's okay.
And Aura
Oh
did
my
get
gosh,
a
no.
natural 20.
Let's
And so
go.
the two of you reach in and you grab and you pull PiaPi out of the water. And PiaPi, I'm going to need you to make another Constitution saving throw. This is against poison.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. You feel sick. You are temporarily under the poisoned condition, which gives you disadvantage on all rolls except saving throws.
Guys, I think I'm poisoned. And I slap my pants. And the worst thing is, I think he ate my soup. There's something in there, guys, and he ate my soup.
You're more concerned about the soup than the poison?
You're not more concerned about the soup?
Who would want to eat the pocket soup anyway? It's been in that pond.
I cooked that soup for like 4 days.
And you'd still eat it despite you being in that stinky pond?
That's when it's got the. That's when it's got the. Sorry, I'm just like I inhaled.
Don't
something.
vomit
That's
on my
when it's got the flavor.
Guys, I think you just went swimming in their holy pond. I don't think you should have done that. Let's aim to do better in the future.
What are you, HR?
Remember, kids, HR isn't there to protect you from the company. They're there to protect the company from you.
Well, let's try and get Pippi back home.
You are now
We'll try and help her.
surrounded by the whole group.
Look, we mean no trouble. We were just caught off guard by how much you have of guards, and Pippi here, she fell in. It was the wind. It was the wind. The wind is very strong today.
Honestly, I should call the mayor of this enchanted forest.
This
because
is a health and safety
this
violation.
is not up to code. A child could have fallen in and drowned.
Exactly.
It's me,
a child.
my baby.
Pippi is this poor child. This very short, poor child, clearly a child, fallen in, and none of you helped her? How could you be so cruel?
They hate children.
You hate children.
They all look at each other and kind of go, I mean, yeah.
Oh, well.
Goran,
All right then.
clutching his staff, says, do you know why we chose to live here, deep in the woods, far from all civilization?
Because of the lack of children?
3 reasons. 3 reasons. 1, lack of children. 2, the opportunity to seek wisdom and the secrets of the wild. And 3, no local regulations or jurisdiction.
Okay, but you're telling me no one's fallen in this pond before today?
And you're telling me no one's fallen in love before today?
And there are no
Just
children
saying.
here.
Just saying. I'm looking at you two. I pointed to the guards. Just saying. Your baby? Very cute. I can see it. I hear vision. Ignore the vomiting sounds. Your baby would be very cute. Your baby would be very cute.
The 2 shaggy bearded men look at each other and then sort of like look down and off to the side away from each other.
Aww.
Aww.
So we'll be on our merry way, right? We didn't cause you any too much of disturbance, right? And we'll get Pippi some good old ibuprofen, ice, and some bed rest. I'll clean that right up.
Ibuprofen.
I think
Maybe
not.
you should apologize.
Wait,
After
me?
all.
Come on, be a good Pippi and apologize. Say sorry for
snake-
for.
I'm not apologizing. Their snake bit me.
The snake?
I don't know. Whatever it was in the
Roll
water. Something
insight
gross
checks.
was something gross.
Insight check.
All 3 of you roll insight checks, please.
15.
Okay.
Something was tickling my soup pocket and I didn't like it.
2.
Okay. Kimia, when Pippi says the word snake, they all react to that. Sort of like a tensing up sort of, what'd she say? They don't say anything, but they just all like immediately sort of lock in.
Yeah, their one-eyed snake bit me, guys.
Snake!
Oh, all right. Well, I hope you understand. She's a little bit cranky because she doesn't like to get bitten by the one-eyed snakes. Right.
Not cool, man.
We did nothing wrong, right? You know? I mean, to be fair, we're free people from not around here. We come to your area and you've got all these people with swords. It's kind of a little bit intimidating, of course.
You didn't put up
some
a
of us-
sign.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, like a don't jump in the holy water sign. That's what you guys need. You know, I could sell you. Look at this. I still got the 200 logs from last time. I pull out one of them from the void space and I go, what about one of these? Chop up one of these bad boys. You could have a real nice sign here. I'll even carve it out for you, just like, oh, holy water, and I'll just up right there for you. Yeah.
You're right, of course. Very inhospitable of us. After all, if there were 3 of you here to deliver the message, we have only tipped Kimia thus far. It would be most inappropriate for us to deny you wisdom as well.
Yes, that is so true. Yes, I take my wisdom in the form of small golden coins, if you don't mind.
He will go ahead and walk up and gaze once more into the water.
I think, sir, you want to take a step back, though. I think the soup got, and I proceed to try to negate my poison effect here on this man's boots.
Roll another Constitution saving throw. 16. Excellent. You are feeling better. If anyone here is a sympathetic vomiter, go ahead and also roll a Constitution saving throw. This guy over here definitely is. He's just going to go ahead.
7.
All right, you are not feeling well. Watching that was an unpleasant experience that is invoking similar sensations in yourself.
Yeah,
We finally
I'm
have a
going
use
to
for
what
the
I
vomit
assume is
emote.
the
I'm
throw
so
up
happy.
corner. I don't want to be rude and throw up in a not throw up corner, so I'm following this guy to the throw up corner.
The 2 of you are just like separate little nooks in the rocks.
Holy throw up corner.
It's proper courtesy to leave a spot, like a stall between the 2 of you when you go vomiting.
Oh.
That's what they mean when they said leave room for insert god name here.
Leave room for the Holy Spirit.
I have
Goran-
3 vomiting emotes. Are you serious? Sorry, unrelated. I just discovered I have 3 vomiting emotes.
That's, we learn something new every day. Goran will step around the vomit and say, in this grove, we study wisdom and knowledge. And these things pool here at its very heart. He gestures back into the water. So please, for your trouble, for making this dangerous journey, we would share this wisdom with you. Look.
I want to look, dude, but I'm going to be honest. The last time I looked in there, shit got weird. It was really, like this forest got real sepia. It looked like one of those, like, Snary Snotter movies, like one of those plays they've been doing down at the ye old, like, I don't know. A little weird. A little freaky. I'm a little scared. It's not going to happen again, right? You're not going to push me in, right?
Of course not.
Girls, back me up.
I mean, I'm good. You don't have to tip me.
You want?
I'm fine. I think we should just leave.
Dua, can you hold my hand?
No.
I'm gonna reach, guys. When I lean in to get his wisdom, I'm gonna see if I can get back my pocket soup. Can you just hold my hand?
No,
so I can scoop up the other hand.
I don't. No, I'm not into.
I like him. She's gonna narc on me.
No, Pippi, I'm not holding your hand. You're not looking in the stupid lake, river, whatever thing, whatever. I don't know how far this thing goes, how deep it is. Listen.
Fine, fine. I'll do it myself, and I'll get the pocket soup myself.
No. Don't you look in there. Don't you look in there.
And I walk back over and I lean in.
Don't you look back in there.
I look for my chunder. I mean my chowder.
Not worth it.
The chunder is on the ground by the steps, almost on his boots. The chowder. Roll a. Let's see. Okay, nothing says anything about that. Roll 3 things for me in a row.
Oh God!
An investigation check to discern the status of the soup. A Constitution saving throw. Ooh, 17. The soup alas, is dispersed and mixed with the water. It flowed out of your pockets and it got stirred up a lot. So there's chunks of it floating around, but like it's pretty much the water is now like 1% soup by volume.
Oh man. Guys, bad news. Soup's off.
Roll a Constitution saving throw. Ooh, 12. That same sense of nausea and revulsion passes through your body as the creature that grabbed you looks straight into your eyes with its eyes. And roll a deception check.
Eyes? Plural?
One eye into your two eyes, I assume.
Okay.
Do you have two eyes?
Yes, but
Okay.
if I had a third eye, I wouldn't tell you about it because I'm a lady.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. For a moment, the surface of the water ripples, and you again see that noxious, poisoned, toxic
come on.
content. But you also see a distant view of a village, the silhouette of your home village, and striding over it are enormous creatures. The ground thunders as they walk forward. Giants. And then it's gone.
Huh. I'm stunned. I'm just staring into the water, drooling a little from the nausea, and I seem out of it, out of sorts.
PiaPi, are you okay? Get away from there.
I reach my hand into the water, but there's nothing there, and everything ripples away.
I'm gonna grab PiaPi and pull her back before she vomits again, perhaps, or worse.
Vomits in the holy water. Wait, what do I roll if I want to throw up I don't want a poison effect. Can I throw up?
Yeah, I don't see why not. You only had to roll last time to purge the poison.
Yeah.
I think vomiting's probably a bonus action, so go for it.
Sweet. Wait, where's bonus?
Oh, it just means that you can take an action and a bonus action on your turn. So you just vomit. It just happens.
Oh, I just vomit into the holy water.
Okay. Goron doesn't really seem disturbed by it. What did Snorheim take from you, I wonder?
Other than the soup?
Other than the soup.
Kimia, are you feeling any better?
Yeah, but I'm trying to do small talk with the other guy here. I'm not respecting the one nook distance anymore.
All right.
So, you throw up here often?
I think that came out the other end.
He's not being particularly conversational. Rua, PiaPi seemed gobsmacked, flabbergasted by the water, and then threw up again. What do you want to do?
I want to get out of here. I mean, I kind of want to just hurry up and leave. Like I did what I needed to do, and I want to go back and find out if if that's my mom or not.
Uppies.
So I got answers that need questioning, and I'm not giving you uppies, PiaPi. PiaPi, you may be short, but
I
also
full
I'm
up.
not that.
But I full up. Uppies.
Excuse me, kind sir, would it be possible to borrow a strong abled person to help my friend move?
No, it's gotta be you. I don't know that guy. I don't even know him. Uppies.
Do you perhaps have like, I don't know, a horse?
There are no horses anywhere, and you don't see any stables or anything.
Can we do a trade?
doesn't really
I just wanna
answer
go.
directly.
Are you gonna trade me?
Look,
Have
you
you
already
no-
got the soup.
Oh.
Have you no secrets you wish to uncover?
I got secrets waiting for me back home. I don't need to look into your creepy pond thing and vomit. Why is it even so stinky and vomit-inducing? What kind of place is this?
As you ask that question, and as you seem very unwilling to go along with it, the pond overflows and drips down onto the ground below. And as it spreads, the soil, the grass, everything underneath it sort of withers and rots. And
Oh.
the entire place
Wait.
transforms.
I saw this before. The first time before I threw up. This is what it looked like.
Ah, shit, here we go again.
There's
Well,
a
I'm not gonna
reason
throw up again.
it was so sloshy on your way in. Noxious, toxic water surrounds this entire place.
Oh,
Is it supposed to be this way?
you don't want us to leave, do you?
Not without offering secrets first.
You're not gonna get that soup pocket out of me. I tell you what.
What do you want from us?
I've already told you. Secrets. Knowledge.
What kind of secrets?
That's what we came here for.
I don't have a lot of knowledge, I'm gonna be honest. I was homeschooled.
Well, then there's nothing to lose, right?
I'm not looking in your freakishly vomit-inducing pond.
As you say that, two of his followers walk up beside you and behind you, flanking you on either side, not with their weapons drawn, but in a very clearly intimidating position.
Whoa, whoa.
I'm gonna pull out my dagger.
Mm-hmm.
I try to diffuse the situation by saying, guys, I already looked twice and vomited twice. Doesn't that already count as 3?
Exactly. She has a point.
The eye has not seen. He points at
ignore
Rua, and the eye has not seen. He points at Kimia.
Why? But I looked inside there. Well, if the eye didn't see it, then that's the eye's problem. Let's just leave. It's not nice to keep ladies here when they don't want to be here.
Ooh.
You intruded upon our sanctum. The least you can offer for our disturbance is knowledge in exchange.
What happens to us if we give you knowledge?
How would he answer that? He doesn't answer that.
Alright, you want some knowledge? I'll give you knowledge. I'm more than willing. I'll give you some knowledge that apparently none of you here know, and that is it's very, very, very rude to corner your guests and try to put them in the pond that apparently has a snake in it. None of you seem to know that, so how's that for new knowledge?
And chowder and chunder. And maybe my dead parents.
We're not playing Dungeons and Dragons. We're playing Chowder and Chunder. None of these people seem particularly concerned with decorum or manners at all.
Maybe
Your
That's new knowledge.
Maybe we got to give them the knowledge right here. I got lefty and I got righty.
I'm gonna use I have Claws of Darkness.
Okay. Who are you going to use that on?
I'm gonna use it on the dude that was vomiting.
Okay.
This guy?
I thought you meant me for a second. And I was like, what the hell, dude?
Roll for initiative.
Okay.
Friendly
That
fire. We're on the same team.
It'll be near the top middle of your character sheet.
Why can't I roll well today? It's so scuffed.
Have you tried throwing up? My rolls have been very good.
Oh, well, I mean, I
Actually,
have
Kimia
been
did
throwing
try
up
that.
this actually.
True. That's true.
All right, Pippi, go ahead and roll for initiative. That's going to be near the very middle top of your character sheet. Just click on the word initiative.
I got you. Yeah, baby.
Okay. All right, because you went first, I am going to go ahead and let that Claws of Darkness spell go off on Kimia's barf buddy. The claws reach forward and plunge into his chest, leaving no
shit.
claw marks at all. But he looks down horrified as his heart freezes and he falls over dead.
Oh.
Unless you didn't want to kill.
I didn't
That's your
want to
call.
kill. I wanted to just like, him to throw him against the wall or something.
All right. Well, he is definitely down.
Can he stumble and bang his head and get a concussion?
Sure. That was enough damage to knock him out, so I'm going to say yes.
Great. No murder today.
Speak
Yes.
for yourself.
We have 45 minutes left, all right? It remains to be seen. Okay, as you do that, they immediately leap into action. This one rushes forward and attacks. I
Ouchie,
believe a 20 hits you, correct, Rua?
does it?
We talked, your armor class is 12, right?
Yes.
Okay. Strikes you for 7 points of damage. Goran himself, as this is happening, he will raise his hands and speak in a guttural tongue, and he casts bark skin on himself. His flesh hardens and solidifies as tree bark flows over it, protecting him from harm. The other cultists move into position. One of them goes to try to grab you, Rua. Roll an opposed athletics check, or you can roll acrobatics, whichever is higher. I got a 3, you're probably fine. 19. You deftly duck out of the way. You are not grabbed. Pippi, it's your
I
turn.
do a barrel roll.
Wait until your turn to move. For the time being, you just juke him in place, but you'll be
Okay.
up shortly. Pippi, what do you want to do?
Does it seem like I can do anything to their sacred snake?
It is a creature. It has arms and legs, so it's probably not actually a snake. Let me hide all of the lore and then show you a proper picture.
Okay.
Oop.
This guy's just chilling underwater, right? Ugh.
Yeah, this is what it looks like.
Okay.
It's in the water, but it seems to be a creature that you could target, you could do things to.
Oh,
Okay. Does it seem strong and defeatable to me?
It seems strong. It definitely seems like it's the strongest, scariest thing here compared to all of these people.
Huh.
Smiling.
But, you were able to be ripped away from its grasp, so it's not too strong.
Okay. I want to try and defuse the situation by threatening to stab the thing in the eyeball.
Okay. So you've got your knife. What weapon do you wield?
I believe it is I have a rapier and a dagger.
Okay. So you've got one of those drawn, and you have readied an action so that if somebody does something you don't like, you can immediately use your reaction
Yeah.
to go for the stab.
Okay.
All right.
I say, whoa there. Everybody just calm down. Calm down or the weird freaky lizard, one-eyed snake thing gets it. You let us go or I poke out his eyeball. I won't hesitate. Makes a delicious soup topping.
She's not
Goran.
lying. She puts anything in a soup bowl.
Goran snarls something, and the follower who was at the stairs runs towards all of you. Do you want to go for the stab?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack with advantage. So click the advantage button up at the top.
Advantage. Okay.
And then go ahead and click the weapon. And I've turned on your sneak attack because you have the high ground. If you hit, this is a sneak attack. So go ahead and
I should
click
use
the
my
weapon of your
dagger,
choice.
right?
You can use your rapier or your
I
dagger.
have the
They're both
high
stabby.
ground.
Okay, I'll use my
Oh, General Kenobi.
rapier because it does more damage.
Okay.
Rah!
A 15. You stab directly into it, and it gives this burbling, horrible shriek underneath the water and claws at its own eye. You
I
clearly
told you
injured
stay
it.
back.
The cultist who ran towards you as you go for the stab just tries to bull rush you back into the water. Roll acrobatics or athletics to avoid this. You have to meet or beat a 15. And turn off advantage before you do so.
Okay. I think my acrobatics is higher. Yeah. Okay.
All right, go ahead and roll that.
Bleh.
A 13. Close, but no cigar. You are plunged into the drink with the thing.
No.
You just dropped out of the collab, so that's actually perfect.
I did.
My immersion. Okay.
I just drowned. I died.
Yeah, you just went under the water. It's completely fine. The creature, now blind, flails at you in its anger.
Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap.
A 14, somehow it manages to slash into you beneath the water with its first attack. And its second claw, oh, you just barely dodged a critical hit. If you didn't have disadvantage on that, that would have been a crit. But you do take another 7 points of damage. All right, you are in there with it. You have blinded it, but you have also taken a beating. Rule, what do you want to do?
I want to rush over to the little fountain
Mm-hmm.
and call out for PiaPi.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm gonna dive in and try and save her.
Okay. You plunge into the water filled with chowder, chunder, and now blood. It's delightful. How are you going to try to save her? Just by grabbing her? Do you have magic you want to try?
Yeah, I'm gonna try Blood Tide on the monster.
Okay. Go ahead and click Blood Tide. All right.
What?
It has to roll a Constitution saving throw,
Okay.
which it very much
Yeah.
failed. It's now bleeding more. The water is almost completely clouded with blood as you make its wounds seep even more so.
I'm gonna try and grab PiaPi and pull her
Okay.
up to the surface.
Roll an athletics check for me. This is athletics, not acrobatics, because it's just about upper body strength.
Oh boy.
A 9. You got her like halfway out of the water, but her legs are still in there.
Well, I mean, she's out at least, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of.
All right. The follower who sort of escorted you around snarls out in a language, this hissing speech, and throws his hand out at you, Rua, and coils of green magic wrap around you. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Where might I find wisdom saving?
Above your skills. A 9. You are now bound and paralyzed by these coils, these scaly green coils of magic. On each of your turns, you'll get a new saving throw to throw off the effect. So your hands are like locked onto PiaPi's now. You can't let go.
Oh no, hand holding. I was gonna go. I didn't know if it would be, I was gonna go. I was hoping it wouldn't be this way.
What should we name the baby?
Oh.
Kimia, what do you want to do?
All right. I think I got the memo that we're trying to stab the worm. So I'm gonna jump into the water.
Mm-hmm.
Cannonball.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to hit the thing. The snake.
I'll give you one attack with advantage as you jump in from above. Then after that, you're going to be in the water with it. So go ahead and make your attack with advantage.
19.
Excellent. How much damage do you do?
Beautiful. I'm also going to the searing smite
Nice.
this creature.
Go ahead and roll all that damage.
Yes, noted. That's a 9 plus 6 fire damage.
Very nice.
Oh wait, no, never mind. 2 fire damage. I accidentally rolled with advantage.
All right.
11
it
damage.
Shrieks as the power of the golden fire of Auric courses through its body. You have now leaped into the water wearing plate mail.
All right, I forgot about that. It's okay. I'm strong. I'm a good swimmer.
All right. The other cultists, they're all readying actions with their weapons because they've sort of got you where they want you, even if you're in the middle of killing their creepy creature. So they're ready to stop you from trying to escape, but they're not actively attacking you yet. Goran looks down into the water and he sees that the creature's eye has been damaged. He's clearly upset about this. He is not happy about this. What would he do here? What would he do? Oh yeah, that's evil. I like that. He invokes the dark powers at his command again, and grasping weeds and vines inside the well suddenly burst from the sides to grab Kimia and hold her underwater, where notably she can't breathe.
Oh.
Roll a strength saving throw, please, Kimia.
It's full of blood and soup. Don't forget that.
Also true.
Okay.
Yeah. You're gonna need to roll a save against disease.
She can have a
this.
snack while she's down
Or
there.
have a snack. Roll a strength saving throw.
Okay. Oh wait, that wasn't a saving throw. The same difference. 14.
Okay. Yep. No, that's good enough. You managed to fight your way loose from that.
Yay!
PiaPi, it is your turn. You're pretty badly hurt, and your hands are locked into Rua's right now.
Ooh.
You can try to slip your way out. What would you like to do?
How conscious am I at this point?
You're completely conscious, even though you're beat up. You don't
I'm,
lose
like,
consciousness
good,
until you
but-
run out of hit points. You feel awful. You feel absolutely
Okay.
awful. But the adrenaline is flowing, so despite your injuries, you're still cognizant of what's going on around you.
I want to run, but I've kind of sort of started to like these girls because I guess they'll try any pocket soup I make once. So I guess we should probably try to save Kimia by cutting the vines and the roots so that she can come up for some air.
Oh, she managed to fight her way free of them, so she's
I'm
not
so sorry.
restrained by them. You're good, you're good. But you can still do something else heroic. What do you have in mind?
Does Kimia need to be pulled out?
Maybe. She's at the bottom of the well wearing, like, a lot of metal armor. That might be beyond your capabilities.
Soka.
She's pretty strong. Maybe she'll be able to make it out. But the creature is also still down there.
I look at Nua for advice. Should we go down and grab her? Or do we finish this guy off first?
I'm paralyzed, so.
Is your
know
mouth
what's good I can
paralyzed?
By the rules, yes, but I think it's more fun if you can still talk.
I don't think it'll be much help right now.
Okay, well, I don't know if I can take another hit, but I'm gonna try. So, I guess,
But our hands together.
yeah, but I can yeet my rapier or my dagger as hard as I can towards him.
Okay. It is still blinded, so go ahead and make that attack with advantage.
Okay.
And whichever weapon you choose to use will then be at the bottom of the well.
All right. All right. Here's hoping we get Kimia to bring this thing back up because I spent a pretty penny on it and I'm not looking to die today.
Ooh, 12. Bloop. It drops to the bottom without stabbing the creature. Now,
Well,
you're a level 2 rogue, which means that you recently gained a new ability.
Yes.
You can use a
of
bonus
course.
action to try to slip free from this if you want. You can dash, disengage, or hide. Kind of hard to hide right now, though the water is so murky that if you hide under the water, the people above probably won't be able to see you. And the creature can't see you because you stabbed its eye. But you could also use your bonus action just to try to slip free of Rua's fingers. Your call.
Oh, so I can't do another attack. I can just do like a...
Correct.
Okay.
Well, as a bonus action, you could throw your other weapon, but it will, if you choose to do that, then that weapon will also be at the bottom of the well.
I throw my other weapon.
Okay. Roll the dagger.
I'm so embarrassed that it missed. That I reach in my pocket and go, and like in incomprehensible language. It's not even halfling. It's literally just guttural sounds of frustration, and I yeet my dagger at it.
Okay.
oh,
Stab. It shrieks and gurgles again.
nice.
Grievously injured. The satisfaction of having dealt this blow and redeemed your cred, along with the fact that chat just redeemed a channel point reward, means that you immediately recover 5 hit points.
Aw, nice.
Yay! Thank you, chat.
Evie.
Yeah, for folks on Twitch, you can spend channel points to give inspiration, healing, that kind of stuff.
I feel
All right.
suddenly less embarrassed and full of vigor.
Under the water, the horrible creature that is perhaps snake-esque, but definitely not a one-eyed snake, is just lashing out at anything it can, which at the moment is Kimia.
Yeah, it's me.
It just rings against your plate mail, completely ineffectual, flailing around in the chowder and the chunder, just now in pure frustration. Rua,
Pathetic snake.
roll a wisdom saving throw, please. And because chat has redeemed inspiration, you can roll this with advantage.
Okay.
So you can click the advantage button up at the top and then click the
Yeah.
wisdom. Yep, perfect. You're on it. You're already on it. Oh, incredible. There is one other thing you could try, which
Yeah.
is just a burst of magic.
Yeah,
from
I'll do
inside
that.
yourself. Okay, you have no idea what this is going to do. I would like you to roll. You know what? I'll go ahead and do it because rolling 1d10,000 is kind of tricky.
Okay.
Okay. You burn one of your level 1 spell slots. So I'm just going to go to your spells tab real quick. You have 2 more of your level 1 spells today. And just a burst of completely uncontrolled chaotic magic. And let's find out what you just did. 9273.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. The water in the well suddenly starts flowing upwards. And the
Ooh.
water surrounding this place begins to rise.